In this video, we'll have a look at how to frame your embroidery using a hoop. This is the Stitch Outside the Lines Vincent Van Gogh kit from creativeconfidence.ca, but this technique will work for any project you're looking to frame up. First, I'm going to iron around the stitching. I'm not ironing the stitching itself, just going around it a little bit. This is an optional step. If you don't have an iron, you can skip straight to the next bit. The next step is to hoop it up. I like to tighten the hoop beforehand so it just about comes apart. It's not too loose, it's not too tight. Then you're going to center the fabric on top of the smaller circle and lower the larger circle on top. You want to make sure that the middle thing on the top of the frame is at the top and in the middle so that you can use this to hang your piece. Then take your time pulling the fabric taut, go slow around the edges, and keep an eye out for sort of wobbly lines and edges that can happen if you pull too tight in one space and not the other. You can distort the design a little bit. Go slow, go all the way around, and if you pull your fabric out of the hoop by accident, just start again. When you've got your fabric centered and taut, you need to tighten the hoop fully. If you have an extra pair of pliers or a scrap bit of fabric, I would recommend using that to really tighten that metal screw. You want the hoop to be really, really tight at this stage. Now we're going to finish the back. I'm going to cut it into a circle shape first and then add some stitching. I like to leave a good amount of fabric because then I have the freedom to take it out of the hoop in the future and rehoop it later. So here I'm just going to trim the corners so that this square becomes a circle. Next, you want to measure your thread roughly so you've got enough to go around the circle and then some extra to tie it all together. And then you just stitch slowly around the circle. Go slow so it doesn't tangle. Here I'm using 6 strands. If I had 3 strands, it probably would have gone a little bit smoother. I would recommend using more than 1 strand for this because you're going to be pulling on it at the end. Keep going until you've stitched all the way around. When you've stitched all the way around, pull the threads taut and tie a knot. It is easier to tie a knot if both threads are on the outside of the fabric, not on the inside, so I'm just going to pull these threads out and then tie a knot. Now I'm going to stitch those ends in so they don't hang off the back of the piece and so they're not visible when the piece is hanging on the wall. Then I'm going to go around and trim it a little bit so that it lays flat against the wall. If you like, you can cut out a circle of felt and whip stitch the felt to the back of the piece if you want the back to be super tidy, but I'm just going to leave it open. Next, I'm going to create a loop for hanging. I'm going to tie some thread together into a circle and then attach it to the metal bit with a slip knot. And there you go, it's ready to hang. The very final step is to take a photo of your work. And if you like, you can send it in to me. I would really love to see what you make. I'd also really love to create an online gallery that showcases everybody's work and celebrates all the different ways that this pattern can be stitched. If you do pick up this kit, please send me a photo by sending an email to shannon@creativeconfidence.ca and I will add it to the online gallery. For more information about this kit, please check out my website, creativeconfidence.ca. This kit would be a really fun thing to do as a group. If you've got a craft group or a stitching group, we could do a workshop together online or in person. So please reach out if you want to hear more. Thank you for watching and happy stitching!